Welcome back in this section that we are going to get that fluid. Here we have in the FX section, and here we have this 3D container. And in the 3D container, we have this reset, add emitter and make it off, because I don't need any kind of emitter. Why? Because the emitter is going to be the particles. That is what we have created it. And the fluid is going to be emitting from the particle. Means the particle is emitting from that object and the fluid is going to emitting from that particle. So it's one kind of chain system kind of thing, right? So now click add and close and go to first frame and hide it. I don't need to see that particle, and neither I want to see this one. So take this thing and like layer and make it hidden. Now we have got the this fluid thing. Now you can see that if I use this box and make it 10, exactly the same size of that thing. So that is what I have told you earlier, that why you need to put that thing in that 10 by 10 box. Now it is clear and evident to you that what was the reason that I am using 10, not 20, not 15. Why? This is the reason that the container itself is 10, but though it is looking here 1, but if I go for this section editor, you can see size is going to 10, 10, 10, right? And this is a scale, this is a size. Both the thing is different. Whenever you are going to use the scale, do not use the scale in here. The scale is going to be this one, right? So this is something different kind of thing. So we have 10 value. That is why I have showed you that 10 box size. You have to be the cup should be inside of that 10 10 by 10 box, right? So now here I can make it 5. Enter. You can see exactly the setting with on the grid. Perfect. And while doing any kind of fluid simulation, what I would like to have that the right side is going to be the X side, or the red arrow side, right? So this is how we can get a proper lighting, inbuilt lighting from that container. Otherwise, there is no problem, because of if you are using additional light for rendering kind of thing. So there is a normal thing, but for the view purpose, like the free viewport or the play blast, so this is extremely important, right? So now we have got something like this. We need to have this make it hidden, and we have got this one. So we need to have not something like this, but something like this. So you can see we can have that flowing effect. You can see properly from there, right? Like from dripping and flowing effect is extremely important, that we should demonstrate that we are the fluid or maybe the smoke is coming out of that cup, right? So now make it like we need to have some space in here, because we have to have a big space in here and a little bit of space there. And yeah, that's cool. Something like this. And now first thing, select this one, and this is the camera, the final camera, and I can lock it. So you can see we have locked it. So accidentally I cannot move it. So this is a very easy way to lock it camera. Otherwise, the old school thing is right click and lock selected we have here. So camera is set, and we have got the container. Now in this container, what we are looking for? We are looking for the changes we need to make. And in here, the first thing is disable evolution. That means is what that first of all you need to disable it, because of lots of time it is there that we need to like, put some keyframe, right? So when you're going to put some keyframe in 200 and 300, or maybe, in anywhere, we have to jump that, playhead or this thing, the here and there. If it is on, that means is what, that we're calculating the fluid simulation, right? So maybe if it is 100, or if it is 200, so it may crash, right? So always keep in mind, when everything is done, then you can enable it and then make a cache, right? So this is the first thing, that what we should do, disable evolution. In the next video, I'm going to show you that how we're going to use these sections and what are the parameters you need to change in order to get a fantastic looking smoke, wispy smoke, and a dry ice kind of smoke, right? So see you in the next lecture in order to get all these settings.